A homeless mother shared how she's getting her children back to school during an affordable housing crisis. Dave's in the News Center now with this special report. Dave?
Yeah, this housing crisis has something to do with the vacancy rate, which is anticipated to get below its lowest percentage. A Central Point mother shows how that's kept her and her family waiting on the streets.
Debra Crawford says taking the bus is a luxury.
The walking that we do every day is physical conditioning right there.
Soon her sons will ride the school bus. Debra's 13 and 9-year-old boys are registered for school. When classes start, Debra says she'll find a job and hopefully a rental.
A roof over their head is my #1 concern.
It's also a concern for more than 5,500 families on a waiting list with Jackson County's Housing Authority. This is where Debra's family is waiting. One tent's for sleeping, the other, with help from a stick, is for storage.
To have my boys going through this is not really, it's not fair to them. A lot of things that have happened are by choices that I've made, maybe even years ago.
They qualify for affordable housing, but the vacancy rate for Jackson and Josephine counties is at its lowest ever. The Southern Oregon Rental Owners Association usually has the rate at around 4 to 5%. June was the last month it was recorded, shrinking to 1.5%. That's good for landlords, but bad for renters like Debra.
There's not a lot of people moving out of apartments.
For now, the Crawfords will build a life here. A friend's letting them stay on her property with access just a field away to electricity and water.
I have a camp stove that I cook on for the boys. Homeless people aren't just drug addicts and alcoholics. That everybody comes on hard times.
Woo-wee! A little bit warm, son.
She calls this stage of life a bump in the road. Maybe it's a bump people on a bus would feel more, instead of just walking over it.
Jackson County Housing Authority tells me developing more affordable and market-rate multifamily housing would help raise the vacancy rate. Southern Oregon Rental Owners Association will release the latest vacancy rate on September 16th. It expects the rate to be even lower than June's.